So you want to make some money with cryptocurrency? Well, then you found the right place, because today I'm going to show you 5 cryptocurrencies that will 2x or more than 10x in the near future. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you exactly when, but I can tell you once the cryptocurrency market heats up that these are going to be layups. That's basketball speak for an easy move. My name is Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I've brought you a lot of cryptocurrency plays over the years, and I couldn't be more confident about the 5 coins that we're going to break down today. Except for one. Actually, one's kind of risky, but we'll dig into that part. Let's dig into it. Bitcoin. You're like, oh, well, what a boring video is talking about Bitcoin. Well, I'd be doing cryptocurrency a disservice if I didn't talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the supreme leader, right? It's the Irwin, okay? You know, give you heart for this, of cryptocurrency. If Bitcoin doesn't move up and really kind of lead the charge for a crypto bull run, then nothing will. You look at the stats, you look at the data, Bitcoin is still slow. It's still expensive to use, but it's what we love and is what we believe in. It's the original, and it's just got so much history behind it. Yes, there's the Lightning Network, which is supposed to be a scalability solution, but let's be honest, no one's really using Lightning, right? That's just the fact of the matter here when we kind of dig around and do the data. And well, let's review some Lightning transfers, right? Well, Lightning transactions are by nature private, which is cool, but makes it even harder to really just decipher that data. So quick blurb on that, but Bitcoin is going to be one coin that will do very well in the near future. Let's kind of put a time frame of about a year, or just when the market conditions get better. If that's in 6 months, then this video applies to then. If that's in a year and a half, then that's when this applies, right? And we look at the current price point. Just a few weeks ago, if you were subscribing, we were talking about this, Bitcoin's an easy 5x. At this point, we're looking more towards a 3 to 4x for this cryptocurrency. 2x is going to be an easy move here, in my opinion. But of course, this is not financial advice. And I currently have, or will be acquiring, some bags of the cryptocurrencies that I'm talking about here today. So this is really my own research I'm doing for myself, sharing with you. Of course, it's not financial advice. Next is going to be number 2, and it's also number 2 by market cap, Ethereum. Ethereum has become a deflationary cryptocurrency right now. Okay, Ethereum is about to unlock all of the withdrawals. By the time you see this, this should have happened. Capella, right, is the portmanteau of Shanghai and Capella here. Basically, people were putting Ethereum on the chain, staking it, getting rewards, but they were unable to withdraw if they did this, which means they couldn't sell, they couldn't realize profits, and they missed the best opportunities to sell if they got in early in the previous cryptocurrency bull run. But Ethereum has still done very well, and more Ethereum is being burned than is being emitted now through staking. So again, it's a deflationary coin. So many things are built on Ethereum. Its market cap, respects that. But I mean, this Ethereum continues to just be like the hub of the cryptocurrency sphere. Right, the 2017 bull run was born out of Ethereum ICOs. The 2020 DeFi, decentralized finance summer, was born out of Ethereum. And then the next bull run was largely Ethereum tokens, Ethereum protocols, or things trying to be a better version of Ethereum, or offering Ethereum scaling, which is layer 2. I really like layer 2 cryptocurrencies, especially right now. You look at airdrop hunting opportunities, but you also look at just, this is going to be where we're all hanging out, playing, chasing tokens, chasing smart contracts, new protocols, things like that. I think some of these layer 2s, especially like the top 100 or so, are going to be very interesting plays in the next cryptocurrency bull run, but that's not exactly part of this list on this video. For coin number 2, where are we going with this? Honestly, I think it's an easy 5x in the next cryptocurrency bull run. This is going to go to a $1 trillion market cap. It's really just going to be its time, I think. Time will tell. The next thing is born right out of Ethereum, and that's going to be Lido staked Ether. Staked Ether, I mean, this thing has been going crazy. This has a $11 billion market cap. Basically, this allowed you to stake your Ethereum with Lido, but give you liquidity. They've paid out over half $1 billion of reward. They have 300,000 users. They're adding more support than just Ethereum. I think this is one of the riskier plays because this coin is just about to absolutely surge further, right? And I mean more so the protocol, right? Because this is just Ethereum, but like in Lido's protocol, right? But this is something to watch. This is something to be aware of. Lido staked Ether has gone top 10. But what some people don't exactly realize is that Lido has its own coin, a governance token, and that's going to be the Lido DAO or LDO, and it's the 33rd biggest cryptocurrency by coin market cap at $2 billion. In the last year, it's down 23%. It's up a whopping 460% from its all-time low just 10 months ago, and 68 or 69% down from its all-time high. This is really going to be a cryptocurrency to watch that is going to rocket, soar, or just actually kind of become obsolete as all this Ethereum becomes accessible. It's going to be very interesting to watch. Ethereum represents, right, you look at the whole ecosystem, 59% of the total value locked, which is basically all the money out there on all these different cryptocurrency blockchains. And when you look at the Ethereum protocol, who is leading that? None other than Lido. So the question begs is, did we already miss the boat at this point on Lido? We talked about it previously if you were subscribed to the channel, but I mean, looking at this from the context of point of view, finding out about it right now, I don't think so, but this is definitely the riskiest play in this whole list, but I'll leave it at that for now. Where's that third coin going price-wise, right? I mean, it's probably going to be a 5x'er, or it's going to be cut in half. That's kind of where I look at this cryptocurrency. Again, it could be more. I like to set conservative goals, and if we blow past that, awesome. Make some good money. I take my initial investment out, and then I let the rest ride. That's the moon bag. That's the moonshot. Really trying to take me where I want to go with those buys. You look at this, you see number 4, and that's BSC, the Binance Smart Chain. They've tried to rebrand it to the BNB Smart Chain, powered by BNB instead of Ethereum. $320 a coin, down only 53% from its all-time high. In these market conditions, that's really just not all that far away. Don't forget that we showed you BNB when it was like $1 a coin years ago. We really led the charge into Binance Smart Chain DeFi coverage and content. It's a crazy ecosystem though. A lot of short-term plays, not a lot of projects with longevity. But I bring up BNB because Binance, which is its backing here, is here to stay. I can't use the cool Binance. They send my sweet ass back to Binance US. They have their whole ecosystem again on the Binance Smart Chain. It's got good use. It's got good activity. It's the third biggest chain per DeFi Llama, and nobody really believes in Tron. So really, BSC is actually the second biggest protocol. I mean, look at the actual individual protocols deployed on it. 733 on Ethereum, 578 on BSC, and then only 17 on Tron. Starts to make you wonder, and you should. But I'll leave that at that. So looking at this whole ecosystem here, TVL, total value locked to $5 billion, led by PancakeSwap, which is basically the Uniswap decentralized exchange on that blockchain. And here's something critical: is PancakeSwap is continuing to build. They're launching their latest version right now. There is development. There are things going on in that ecosystem. Will it be enough? I don't know. Time will tell. Coin number 4 is also ranked number 4 by coin market cap. BNB, I think, is going to be like a 2x. 3 to 4x. I don't think it can really do so much. It really is commanded and maintained a very high price point, but maybe because of that, and I mean, we'll see. This one has more utility than a lot of other cryptocurrencies, but it's in bed with Binance, which gets a lot of love and a lot of hate. This is something, you know, I just like to have some of, because I also like to use that blockchain, and it's not where I'm like building my core portfolio, but definitely having a chunk of it, right? You know, for what that's worth and whatever that could mean to you, 5-10%. For me, something like that is where that's interesting. But now let's move to the 5th coin, the people's favorite coin, ranked 8th right now, with an 8, leading the price at about 8 cents, Dogecoin. I have a special place in my heart for Dogecoin. because, well, I have a Doge. Before I even knew about Dogecoin, I was an absolute lover of Dogecoin, and then I dug deeper into the Doge team, and I was like, yo, this project's trash. And then I saw just like what is taken off of this project. The power, the meme ability, right? The community, they're not gonna stop. Doge will go all the way, and it's championed by Elon Musk. I mean, just recently, again, he was pumping it. Just by simply changing the Twitter icon to Dogecoin. Now they're talking about merging X Corp to create the X Everything app, and how is Dogecoin mixed into that equation? Some genius even bought $22 million right before Elon sent Dogecoin up like 26% or more, depending on your buy-in there. A week ago, I actually put together my take on kind of like a little mini Dogecoin documentary of kind of where Dogecoin began, what happened, and where it's headed now. An incredible story of Dogecoin to the moon and beyond. I just want to have fun and really break down everything I've seen in the culmination of my research with Doge. And, my respect has, and opinion of Doge has definitely rapidly changed and evolved over the years. But as it stands now, Doge is the second most profitable coin to mine, right after Bitcoin. It's the 8th biggest cryptocurrency. It's got an $11 billion market cap. It's entrenched in a lot of different places, including simply people's minds. And it has one thing going for it, and this is why I think that this is going to be an easy 10x in the next bull run, is the fact that people will buy a bunch of this, and they're going to be like, Doge going to $1. $1. Doge $1. Doge $1. Doge $1. They're gonna campaign, it's gonna be manifested, and it almost made it there before. Doge went up to 73 cents a coin per CoinGecko, its all-time high. Add even more money, mix some good old US government inflation there, and a little bit more hype and a viral TikTok video, I bring you a $1 Dogecoin. I really think, I mean, even at this price point, it's an even easier 10x. It's only less than 10 cents more per coin than its previous all-time high. And if this gets down to 7 cents, it's 10xing just to its previous all-time high, which, well, it's previously done. Dogecoin is an inflationary currency. It's always going up. There's always going to be more Dogecoin in the ecosystem. But the inflation rate isn't all that scary and drastic that like, oh yeah, we're never going to get to that price again because there's so much more Doge. That's just not the case. That's not the situation. It boasts being the people's cryptocurrency. And this peer-to-peer digital currency is simple, it's approachable, it's basically Bitcoin's grandson. It's just lovable, just like a dog, which really puts the branding on point. So these are the 5 cryptocurrencies I think that just are going to be layups moving forward. These are, I wouldn't necessarily even call these blue chips, not all of them. Like a blue chip is like, oh yeah, that's a good one, that's a safe bet, that's going to do well, that's a solid foundation, investment. I just think these, in my experience, you look at the fundamentals, you look at the history, you look at the current ecosystem, you look at the trajectory, right? Some of these cryptocurrencies are here to stay no matter what, period. And if the market gets better, they will go up in price. That's just the way it works. Caveman, number go up. So I'm going to throw some of these in my bag. You do whatever you want to do. But I just want to share this with you all, and we can look back and be like, wow, boss, you're like a visionary, man. Or you're an idiot. You were totally wrong about that coin, loser. We'll see. As always, I'm here almost every day on the tube. We're also on social media, and we have a Discord server. And we have the VoskCoin Talk forum. And sometimes I make short form content, even though I'm like a content boomer, it feels like these days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. And that's all I got today.